As we're waiting for a couple more people, we're just gonna make sure you've got all the equipment you need. Of course, your TRX strap. It is our TRX Tuesday workout today. If you don't have one of these, it might be kind of hard to do this workout, but of course you can try to modify and do it without. You've got your TRX, you have a soft surface on the ground, so maybe a mat nearby, and a jump rope. If you don't have a jump rope, of course you can do other forms of cardio. Good. It looks like we've got a couple more people on. Okay. Okay, we look good. I think that angle will be fine. Okay, let's get started. It is 9:01. My name is Taylor. If we haven't met before, again, this is a TRX workout, and you will also need a jump rope this morning and something that you can be comfortable on the ground with, so maybe a mat. Let's go ahead and just adjust our straps to get started. We want our straps at mid-length. So we have the tab in between that uppermost part, the locking loop, and in between the metal or that yellow piece down by your strap. So our straps are at mid-length to get started. And if you haven't adjusted your straps or you want a little bit of practice, go ahead and pull on both the metal piece and the tab all the way up to the top. This is our fully shortened position. We will have a couple movements in that position today. And then if you pull on your metal until your tabs are all the way down at the bottom, fully lengthened, we will also be using that position today. So let's get our straps in mid-length to warm up. And then we'll start facing away from the anchor point. Bring your arms to one side leg, lower body. You're gonna take a step with the opposite side leg and then angel arm or sweep your arms off to the side. You should be far enough from your anchor point where you're feeling a bit of stretch through the back of the shoulder and the lat. And then we're just gonna take a step back and we're gonna stay on that side for about 45 seconds. So if you're not feeling anything, you need to start further from your anchor point. If you can't quite get your arm all the way off to either side, you might need to take a step back. So again, the setup is down by one side. You're going to take the opposite side foot out, step, and reach. Good. Let's do 2 more on this side, and then we'll switch. When you're ready to switch, bring your arms to the other side. Again, opposite leg of that side arm is going to step out, and then you're going to reach towards that leg that you just took a step with. You might need something different on that side. For here, I like to bring my arms up a little higher. This side shoulder and lat is a little tighter, so I need a little bit more resistance to feel it. So just move with your body, wonder what it means, try to adjust your feet to give it to yourself. Got about 30 more seconds. One more. And then when you're ready, flip around to face your anchor point, find a back plank. Your palms are down, you're squeezing your glutes, squeezing your abs. Go ahead and roll your shoulder blades down and back. If you want, you can take a little arch back before you hit your back plank. And then drop your hips, straight-ish leg. Give a little bend in the knees, V. And then we press back up on the exhale, squeeze the glutes, maybe give yourself a little arch back. And then drop the hips. Open up through the posterior chain, all the way from the backs of the legs, up through the backs of the shoulders. Contained at the bottom, letting your arms come up. So usually when we're in this position in our workout, you can't really see it here in my jacket, but our shoulders are retracted down if we're going to do something like a pull-up that we're doing today. But for your warm-up, your arms can come up by your ears so you feel the backs of your shoulder blades that working. Just about 30 more seconds. And also give your wrist the rotation at the top to open up, palms to the sky, and then rotate them back down if that feels good. Let's do 2 more. And after your second one, go ahead and drop your straps. We're gonna alternate some high knees and butt kickers. So do like 2 to 4 butt kickers, 2 to 4 high knees. I'm gonna start stepping today. You can start jogging if you're ready for it. It's gonna be a short and sweet warm up today, just these 3 combination movements to get us going for our workout. If your body needs something else, feel free. Again, just the TRX and the jump rope today. We've got about 30 more seconds here. Maybe you're ready to start speeding up part of it. We'll run through those movements one more time in 10. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and grab back onto your straps. Hand facing away from the anchor point. You've got both hands down to one side. Take an opposite leg, step out, reach up and over. You may want to be a little bit further from your anchor point this time through now that you're a little bit more stretched and open. Just one more time. $30 more seconds on this side. And starting to draw the belly button to spine. And then engaging through the side body abs to make the twist happen. One more on this side. And then switch, arms to the other side, step opposite legs. $30 seconds. Good. If you're on live this morning, feel free to also take yourself on video and ask questions as needed. Let's do one more on this side. And then flip over, find your back plank when you're ready. Back plank may be opening up at the top. You can go palms to sky, get a little deeper. Back plank, hinge at the hips, look towards the legs. Again, you can let your shoulders come to your ears at that bottom position, letting the shoulder blades separate near the backs of the ribs. But then when we're in our workout, of course, we're going to keep the shoulders from the ears so that we can actively engage the muscles that we want to. Let's do 2 more. After your second one, you can go ahead and drop your straps. We'll finish out our warm-up with those high knees to butt kickers, 45 seconds. I'm going to start explaining our workout. 45 seconds, maybe you can speed these up. I'm just going to stay walking so that I can talk through it. So we've got 3-minute sets today, and then we'll finish out with a super set. Our mini sets, we've got 1 strength movement, a Tabata cardio, and then 1 strength before we then repeat that. And then we have a little jump rope and core in between those mini sets. Let's go for 10 more seconds here. And then you'll grab a little bit of water and we'll go. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and grab some water if you want it. And then we're going to get going today. So our set 1 right here. You can even ignore the green. It's just these top 3 blue movements. We're going to be doing everything together. For our first one, pull-ups. Depending on your strength and your setup, your strap is going to be anywhere from mid-length to fully shortened. So let's try it at mid-length first. We're going to run through and learn these really quick. So go ahead and come into your back plank. Hinge at your hips, just like we did through the warm-up. Draw the shoulders down and back. Your scalp hold right here. That's your first option. Your second option would be to bend at your elbows and draw your head through your hands. So again, back plank, V the body, just like the warm-up, and then pull the head through the hands. If that feels too difficult, you take a step back. If it feels too easy, take a step in. If it still feels too easy, take your straps to fully shortened. You can get deeper into that movement, and if you are right underneath your anchor point, you could also go over shortened and get right underneath your bar or whatever it is, just like a pull-up. So now go ahead and flip away from the anchor point. We're going to put our straps in between the body and the arms. Find a front plank. Your hands that are about your ribs, your elbows are in tight, squeezing the abs in. Take one big step back, bending in the front leg. Option 1, knee drive. Our sprinters start. Option 2, you can add a little hop. Option 3, you can hop forward and back while you do that. Forward, back, and your hop. Okay, let's try that on the other side. Take the other leg back, big bend in the front knee, drive. Maybe adding a hop or hopping forward and back. Good. Perfect. And then that last movement is a torso rotation. We're going to keep the straps at mid-length. Go ahead and drop one or put yours into single handle mode. We're going to face the anchor point in the back plank with our fingers interlaced. With our legs wider than our hips, we're going to rotate off to the side, straight on, and then right back, straight on to the other side. Torso rotation, right out to the shoulder, and then back down. If that feels too challenging, go ahead and take your strap a little bit longer or take a step back. So again, this is where you're going to need to listen to your body and ask questions if you're not sure, if you need to lengthen or shorten your strap, okay? Those are our 3 movements, so let's get ready for our pull-ups. Mid-length, we're going to hold on to both. We've got 45 seconds at our strength and a 2-minute to body. Starting in 3, 2, 1. We've got a back plank. Pull ups. Just 2 times. Back plank. Hips coming down. Head through the hands. Of course, you also just have that scapular pull-up position too. Just kind of like we worked on the pull-up bar before. So pulling the shoulder blades back and down into the socket. 20 more seconds. Head through the hands. Use the muscles just like you would up on the bar. So you're working mid to upper back, but of course your core is still on and your elbows are coming straight down. Head comes up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip around. Put your straps in between your body and your arms. We've got that Tabata set. We're going to go right leg back first, and our sprinter starts in 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds. This is meant to get your heart rate up so you can go knee in or take your hops. 10 seconds. Then you get 10 seconds of rest before the other side. Tight abs, elbows stay into the body. 3, 2, 1. Shake out your legs. Get ready for the other side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left like that. Great job. Maybe you do a couple of your knee drives, or you can really speed those up and then try out a couple hops. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Good. 1 time down on each leg. We've got 1 more. 2 minutes to bottom. Starting in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 20 seconds. Tight abs. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake out your legs one more time. Other side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Great job. Remember, big bend in the front leg. Reach back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. We're right into our torso rotations. You can drop the strap or put it in a single handle mode. Legs out wider than the hips. Maybe interlace the fingers. And then you go right out to chest and lower down with control. Rotate, twist. Back onto the heels. For the positioning of my body, I come onto my heels and I roll up to the balls of my feet to twist. That may be the case for you, may not be. But remember, you can always lengthen your straps to be able to take body weight out of this movement. Long, straight, strong body. 45 seconds is all. And then we're right back to the top just one more time. 10 seconds. Good. Last one on each side. Even them out and then grab onto your other handle. Second and last time, back plank. Hinge the hips and pull. So again, if you need more, then you're going to shorten up your straps and try to get closer to your anchor point. If you're right underneath it, you can doggy here, over shorten your straps, get right underneath it, and really emulate the pull-up. Are your ribs flaring from each other or from your hips? Keep your abs in tight. Exhale up, inhale down. 10 more seconds and we're done with pull-ups for the day. Try to give yourself a little bit more weight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip away. Straps in between the body and the arms. Sprinter starts in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Just 2 times on each side. Let's go. Hands in towards your ribs. You can rest them on your ribs. But they're not really resting because your back is really tight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Little rest. Tight back, tight abs, front plank, reach and go. Maybe focus on your speed or your height of the jump. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Good. One more time on each leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. Come on, 20 seconds. Focus. Work hard. You can catch your breath in the 10 to follow. 8, 3, 2, 1. Woo, calves are starting to burn here. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds. Come on, focus and work. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate to face the anchor point. 45 seconds, then we'll rest. Back plank, interlace the fingers, and then reach. Notice arms stay straight, legs and torso straight. Of course, if you need to bring a little bend in either, that's fine. Good. Hands coming right up to shoulder height. Exhale, twist. Inhale down. Good. 10. Finish out on both sides. Even it out. And take a little rest. Really little, just 20 seconds. So we've got 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes to get 100 jump rope in. And then when you're done with your 100 jump rope, you're going into star abs. Hands to knees, then they come out and back in. Chest can stay down or it can come up. Okay? So you're going to finish 100 at your own pace, and then the rest of the 2.5 minutes is going to be at those star abs. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Great job. Stick with it. Count them the other hand. The most jump rope we'll do today. When you finish those 100, star abs. Your hands and knees are moving together in reverse tabletop and make it big. Come in. I like to rest my head down when I extend. Come in and lift the shoulder blade, let me crunch. Great job. 1 more minute. You're going to rest when you need to. 1 minute. Inhale big, exhale in. Try to keep your abs connected to your low back or thinking about that positioning. Legs only come down as far as you can without your abs coming way out of the belly. 10, 9, 3, 2, 1. Grab some water. Great job. We've got about 30 seconds to rest until we learn our next set. Hopefully you can still see these. It's gonna be that same format, 45 seconds on those strength, 2-minute Tabata, right sandwiched in there, 2 times through. Go ahead and take little sips of water and get ready. We're gonna be at straps that fully lengthened. So we're pulling down on that metal until your tabs come all the way down to the bottom. All right, our quick little demo, and to try these ones out so that when we get into it, you're ready. Flip away from the anchor point. Now your straps are gonna come a couple inches from your shoulders, so no rubbing up on the body. You're gonna do a chest press, and then as you come up, you can balance on one leg, knee drive. When we're into our work, we're gonna stay on one side only, and then go to the other side. To advance the movement, you're gonna put it together. As you come up, knee drive. And option 3, you stay balanced on that leg. Can't do that. Look at you guys and then bring it up, okay? That's our first movement. Our second one is Tabata stairs. We're gonna flip around to face the anchor point. It's like a quick reverse lunge, but you're gonna come out at about a 45-degree angle. So you can really go for distance, a big step out to the side and reach, or you can go quicker, okay? That's our Tabata, and then we're gonna go ahead and stand sideways from our anchor point, hold down at your foot cradles, that bottom semicircle. You can interlace your fingers, take your inside leg forward, that one that's facing the anchor point, hands on top of the head, elbows out, outside hips, drops and drives back up. Squeezing through the outer abs, And the back glute. Try a couple on the other side as well. Inside leg, that one that's closest to the anchor, is going to come forward. Okay, those are our 3 movements. Let's go ahead and set up in our chest press. Stand facing away from your anchor point. 45 seconds, starting in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Right side, knee drop. So you can really take your time and separate the movements. You can start to put them together. Knee drive in the chest press, or you can balance and do that same thing. Whether the right leg is not touching. And remember, your straps aren't scraping up against the body. They're slightly out in front of you, so if it's too challenging, take a step away. 10 seconds, and then we'll switch the legs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. If the knee drive becomes too much, take that out. Focus on the chest press. Remember, your chest does not come through your hands. It stops at about your wrist, and even that. Elbows go back at about 45 degrees, just like they would in a normal push-up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Are your abs still on? 10 seconds to our Tabata. 5, 3, 2, 1. Flip over. We've got 20 seconds on, 10 seconds of rest in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 20 seconds, skaters. Go for distance or for speed or both. Hands loose in the strap, shoulders away from the ears, chest tall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little rest. Of course, you can jog in between if you're not quite ready to rest. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 20 seconds. Light hands through the straps. Looking towards the anchor point to keep the chest up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest halfway. 2 down, 2 to go. If your heart rate's not up yet, need to work it a little harder in those sets. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You can also go for height in the hop, up and over. 10 seconds. Come on, let's push. 5, 2, 1. Good. 10 seconds to recover the heart, and then you're back in it one more time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come on, we'll be back to strength after this. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Stand sideways from your anchor point. Holding on to that bottom foot cradle. Inside leg, the one that's closest to your anchor point, is forward. Hands on top of the head, elbows out. Outside hip drops and drives back up. If you need to change the positioning of your hand and just grab on something like this, I don't know if you can see that, down here, you can do that as well. $45 seconds on each side. If it's too challenging, take a step away from the anchor or don't make your arch so drastic. Inhale down, exhale, squeezing the glutes and those outside obliques. 10. One more, then switch sides. Good, switch. "45 seconds. Take your time to set up well, then take that outside hip drop. Now, if you have any issues with your hips here, or this just doesn't feel great in the lower body, try your feet together or closer. You can take out that staggered position. You can also bend at your knees. Great job, ladies. We're coming back to the top here pretty soon, 10 seconds. And then we've got one more time at that chest catch knee drive. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip over. Right side knee drive. 45 seconds. Let's go. Good. You can try less body weight by standing up a little bit more vertically. And you can go for more reps there. Or you can go for more body weight, taking that step back, giving the body a little bit more challenge. Up to you, 10 seconds, and we switch legs. One more, and switch. Remember, no scraping should be happening on the arms. If you've got that going on, take your arms up just a little higher and make sure that your elbows are going back like they would in a push-up, about 45 degrees. Ten seconds, and then we're in our skaters. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip over. 3, 2, 1. Skaters. 20 seconds. 20-second burst. 10-second rest in between. Or if you want to go for something different, you could go 2 minutes, a little bit slower, and go for endurance. 5. Rest. Good. 1 down, 3 to go. 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. Relax the shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Here we go. Halfway. 3, 2, and 1. 10. 3, 2, 1. Good. Last 20 seconds here, or you can go for 30 if you start right now. Here we go. Back on 20 seconds. 10. Last 10 minutes, skaters, go. 3, 2, 1. Hip drop. Inside leg forward. Hands up, elbows out. Ribs to hip. Outside hip. Drop. Drive and squeeze the glute. You'll also feel this one different. Remember, if the feet are together, if you're bending at the knees, and if on that back side you're up on your toe, that's different than if your heel is down. So just keep playing with it. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, switch. Come on, little rest in 45 seconds. Keep squeezing that bottom glute, that one of the hips is moving. Move with the breath. Inhale down, exhale up. 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe rest just 20 seconds, and then we've got our jump rope. This time, 75 jump rope, and then you've got plank to forearm height. After that, you can be on your hands and your toes, or your hands and your knees. Plank, and then you're going to drop to the forearms, hips come up, and back into your plank. Hips up, forearms down. Do that same thing on your knees. Here we go. 2 minutes in 3, 2, 1. Great job, keep it up. Go at your own pace and then straight to the ground, not forward. When you're there, you've got your high plank. Shift to the arms, hips up, press back. It's challenging. If it's too challenging, take it to your knees. Do that same thing. Good. We have just under 60 seconds. Again, rest with me. Oh my gosh, this one's tough. On your core, your shoulders, your chest, triceps. Getting a little bit of an hour right here. Come on, do what you can, 20 seconds. 8, 7, 3, 2, 1. Good, rest. Just about 30 seconds until we're into our last set in that format for today. Working on our triceps and our glutes first, and then getting to Tabata with the lower body, and then working on our back with strength. Our straps are going to be at mid-length position. When you're ready to practice, go ahead and face away from the anchor point with me. Strap in between the body and the arms. Front plank up on your tiptoes. From your ribs, you're going to push down to your hips. Your palms can rotate down to the floor and then back into the body. Okay, that's the first part of our movement. Tricep press. So you can rotate your palms if you feel that more through the back side of the arms to push your body up. From shoulders down through your heels is not moving, right? It's just the arms and the elbows and the shoulders. Now we're going to add a glute lift to that. So either from the bottom, you're going to glute lift, or from the top, or same as the chest press, you can kind of put it together up to the top and balance to stand, okay? So that's our first one. Our second one, flip over. We've got an in-out squat jump. So start with your feet towards each other, inside the hips. We're going to take a squat on the inward, up to the calves, Or you can do a full jump, and then you separate a full jump on the out. Full jump on the in, step out to the other side, full jump out, or that can all be the squat to calf raise. Our last movement is an I to a T fly. Find the back plank. Shoulders roll down and back. Arms come up, shoulders stay down. Rotate out to a T, then lower down nice and slow. We've got I overhead. Roll out T, squeeze the shoulder blades, lower down. Let's flip over, 45 seconds of the right side glute lift in our tricep press in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So I'm going to run through those again, but if you already know your positioning or what works for you, go ahead and do it. We've got the tricep press from the top, right glute lift. You can also do it from the bottom with some more body weight, or you can put it together. As you press up, you lift. You're staying on that right side, glute leg lift. Straight leg, big heel to spot. Hopefully you're still engaging through your triceps. That's where I like to rotate the palms, pushing down towards the floor. 5, to switch legs in 3, 2, 1, switch. Hopefully your triceps are already feeling it. If not, take a step back. Get more body weight. Good. Ribs still trying to touch each other and trying to touch down towards the hips. You're over halfway through on this side. It's a small glute lift, just a couple inches. 10 seconds. Hopefully you're starting to feel it in that upper glute. Woo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip over. Tabata in out squat jumps. We start with our legs inside. Little closer together. Squat to calf raise. Or a squat jump. And then outside squat jump. Back and forth. Alternating those sides. You know your time has started. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Good. That's 1 down. We've got 3 to go. If that's too much, then you just do a jump at one position. Let's start. So maybe you step out in your wide squat, back narrow, and then that's when you do your jump. 3, 2, rest. Good. Halfway through that one. Again, if your heart rate's not starting to come up, try working this a little harder. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You can also try putting it together, kind of landing in your low squat, coming up and switching your legs in that position. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, I forgot how hard that is. One last time. And this round, of course. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You can try switching that foot position in midair. 5. And rest. Good. We are in our third movement at the I to T fly. Back plank. Roll the shoulders down and back. Tight abs. Arms come up, shoulders stay down. Rotate T, lower down. Good. Make sure the hips are in line with the shoulders and the ankles. No hips bulging forward or sinking down. If it's too challenging, take a stagger stance. 1 foot in front, 1 behind. 10 seconds and we'll be back to the top. Come on, focus with me. 1 more. And when you finish, flip over right into those triceps. Right leg first in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hands to ribs, then hands to hips. If the glute lift becomes too much, hang out here. Remember, heel to skies, your foot is flexed. 10 seconds. Oh my gosh, triceps are screaming. I hope you're there with me. 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. You might need a little step forward. Your triceps are getting tired, I hope. Great job, ladies. Come on, stick it out. I know you're getting tired. We're at the tail end of our workout. Don't give up. You're stronger than you think. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip over, Tabata in out squat. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 20 seconds on. You've got to rest afterwards, so I want this hard work right there for 20. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Keep the chest up tall. Little sips of water if you need it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I don't care if it looks different every time or back to back. I just want you to do your best to stay moving. 5, 3, 2, 1. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Rest. Good. One more time. 20 seconds left. What are you going to commit to? 3, 2, and 1. Come on, you can commit to 20 seconds. I know you got it in you. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. IBT flag. Got rid of mine a little too early. Here we go. Back plank. On, overhead. Circle the T. Lower down. Straight arms. Think about using the backs of your shoulders to work. Not your traps, not your hips, although the rest of your body is strong like a plank. Good, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Little sips of water. We'll be at our last time in our jump rope. This time we're just doing 50 jump rope to our plank knee or drop, knee to drops or lifts. So any form of your plank, and then your knees are either dropping down, or if you're working on the other part, holding a plank, you're going to press them up. Same goes for your forearm planks. Okay? We've got 90 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Just 50, half of what we did at first. After your 50, you're in your plank. You're working on lifting your knees from the bottom and sticking it, squeezing the glutes. Or you're working on dropping and hovering with control. 45 seconds. Oh, of course, extra hard right after cardio, right? Check in with your plank form. Have you shifted back? Are your shoulders still on top of your wrists? 30 seconds. Has your chest fallen towards the ground? Keep pushing down. 15 seconds, you have this. Oh my gosh, so close. Come on, last couple. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick sip of water. Then we have just 1 minute to finish. One time at 2 movements, and then that's it. These bottom 2, high row to shoulder mains, and then quick switch lunges. I'm just going to show you those really quick while you're resting. Back plank for our high row. Chest comes through hands, elbows high. Rotate the palms, press up, down, rotate, and lower. And then like a thigh buster, just a quick switch lunge. You can stay low, you can jump in between, something like that. 3 seconds at each movement, and then that's it. Starting with that high row, shoulder raise in 3, 2, 1. Back plank, palms down, pull, rotate hands to the anchor point, press, and then lower, all the way to that back plank. High pull, rotate the palms, press, lower, lower, 2 stages, high pull, rotate, press, come down, you're rotating the whole time for 8, 4, 3, 2, 1, quick switch lunges in 3, 2, 1, here we go, as fast as you can make those lunges. You can stay low, you can come up in between, keep it at your balance lunges, you can jump in between like a thigh buster. This is your last, just about 15 seconds, come on, almost in that stretch. 10, 9, almost through, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is it. Grab some water, keep the chest up tall. We'll stretch in about 20 seconds. Woo. Gonna move this forward for our stretching today. Of course, you can always free stretch. If you want to do a stretch with me, you're just gonna need some wall space. Once you've got some wall space, let's go ahead and come down to it. We are going to be facing away from the wall. So it would probably be new for most of you. It's new to me, and then I tried it and I'm hooked. So I hope you like it too. What we're going to do is take one leg up that wall. So you may need something to balance. You're going to pull it up so like your shoelaces are up against the wall. You may not get that far, that's fine. You also might want to take off your shoes. Feels a lot better without shoes. So your back knee is really close in towards the wall, shoelaces up. And then you can hang out there. You probably already start to feel a stretch through the quad and the hip flexor. If you need a little bit less, you go hands to the ground. Or if you need more, keep your hands on the ground. You swing out that other leg and then come up. Pretty dang tight. This gets a little something special than when we don't use the wall and just do our 90-90. So find a spot that feels good, but make sure you're not putting pressure on your lower back. So coming up onto this other foot makes you like arch over and you have to get up like that. Then just go ahead and keep your leg down. You can bring the other knee out a little further and come up, squeezing the back glute, pushing the hips forward. Now we're going to try to hold this for about 30 more seconds. So find a spot that you feel like you can hold and breathe into. And then we like to keep tension where we're stretching, just like we talked about on the foam roller. So try to bring your breath and your energy into your hip flexor and into that quad. Try not to tense it up. Try to bring every exhale to soften that area of the body. Can do that better if my eyes are closed, but I'm pretty wobbly here, so I'm not going to close my eyes. All right, when you're ready, we're gently going to come out of that. You might want to take that back knee outside of the wall so that your foot can just slide down and then switch sides. Plant that knee back towards the wall, maybe touching the wall. Shoelaces up. And then just notice where you need to be on this side of the body. It'll probably be different than the other side. That's okay. I notice on this side I'm having to arch my lower back. So I'm going to go ahead and bring my other knee in towards my body a little bit, support myself with my hand. Maybe after I've stretched that out a little bit, then I can come into it a little bit more. You can always change it partway through the stretch. Remember, use the breath to soften that area. The ground's got your weight. Try not to suck it up and hold it. The ground's got you. This is another great stretch for a lot of us as we're sitting more often right now. Obviously a great opening for the hip flexor and the quad, and all you need is a wall. So this could be something that you do at your quick lunch break or a movement break to go to the bathroom really quick, something like that. Our hip flexors, especially as women, carry a lot of tightness. So anytime that you can sneak in a little opening through the day would be great. Take one more breath. And then gently come out of it. Maybe pulling that knee back away from the wall, letting the foot slide down. Now this next stretch and our last stretch, you'll need a corner. So if you can find a corner of, I mean, your face is literally going to be in the corner, so it doesn't matter what corner it is. I'm going to try it right here. It might not be the best, but it's a great opening through the chest. So what you're going to do is goal post your arms and put the one on each side of the arm, and your head is going to go right into the middle of hopefully a clean corner. And then you're just going to let your chest fall through as much as you can. Play around with your arms. Everyone's got different range of motion and flexibility and mobility through those joints. Your elbows might need to be higher. They might need to be lower. You can do this kneeling or standing, but try not to arch your back too much when you do this. So if you need to stagger stance, bring one foot in front of the other. You can do that as well. And then same thing, try to bring the breath from shoulder to shoulder on the front side of the body. So instead of squeezing the shoulder blades back together, maybe bring a little relaxation into the shoulders, relaxation into the chest, and let the wall do the work. Feel free to hold that as long as it feels good. It is 10 o'clock on the dot, so I'm going to go ahead and end this recording. Thanks so much for showing up and working hard on your straps today. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.